Hi folks, and welcome to this week's edition of Diversity Matters, a video series where I talk about matters of diversity and inclusion because diversity and inclusion should matter to all of us. Last week across Australia, we saw a wave of protests as part of the March for Change movement. I was fortunate enough to be able to attend the event in Sydney, and it was equal parts inspiring and horrifying because of so many of the stories that were being shared. One of the key takeaways coming out of this is the number of women who are experiencing sexual harassment in the workplace. In the last published study by the Human Rights Commission, we saw 39% of women experiencing sexual harassment in the workplace. And if we take it to the 18 to 29-year-old age bracket, that number rose to a staggering 45%. Now, there's no number that is a good number, but 45% is absolutely appalling. So how can we go about changing this so that we do drive that number down? Well, it's not the most glamorous answer, but one of the simplest things we can do is have easy to find and plain language policies and procedures that spell out clearly for people what are their rights and responsibilities. Ignorance is an excuse that's often used by people to say why they crossed a line. So if we can take that away by showing them very clearly what the expectations are, then we can start to work on changing the fundamental behaviours that might be driving this outcome. I know it's not something that seems like it's going to really have an impact straight away, but small things can sometimes really make a difference. So I encourage all of you to go and find all of the policies that you've got. Take a look at them and see, do they spell it out clearly or are they written in legalese? Are they easy to find? And even more fundamentally, has everybody seen, read, and acknowledged their acceptance of these policies? It might only be a small thing, but if it influences one person to change their behaviours, then it's a step in the right direction. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.